Welcome everyone, my name is Nick, and it's time for another TV box review. For today's video, I have the Mecool KM3 TV box. The KM3 sports the Amlogic S905X2 CPU and the Mali G31 GPU, and it runs on Android 9.0 operating system, with Google Assistant voice search feature and Ultra HDR display. So in this video, I will be testing its 4K resolution and HDR capability, as well as its digital audio pass-through, benchmark scores, Netflix quality, and 3D gaming capability, so stay tuned, that's coming up next. So I'm back, and let's begin. Mecool has upgraded their packaging to this nice solid professional looking box, and it does a quite better job at protecting your product during shipping than its previous boxes. To the front of the box, it gives you a list of features you get on this device. And to the back, it shows that the box is running on a fully certified version of Android TV operating system. So without further ado, I will proceed with the unboxing. So in the box, you have the KM3 TV box itself. You get this wireless Bluetooth remote with Google Assistant voice search and voice commands features, which is great, but it doesn't have an AirMouse feature. You get one HDMI cable, a 5 volts 2 amps power adapter, and a user's manual. Let's take a look at its design and its input-output peripherals. The body is mostly made of plastic with a glossy finish and the Mecool logo printed to the top. This also makes it prone to fingerprints. To the back, you have one HDMI 2.0 port, one Ethernet LAN port at 100 megabits per second, you have one audio-video port with a reset button on the inside, and your DC power input. To the side, you have one USB 2.0 port, one USB 3.0, and a microSD card reader. There is nothing on the other side. To the front, you have an LED power light. And to the bottom, you have a metal plate with lots of ventilation holes. So I will connect to my capture card and TV, and let's see how it performs. So I'm all set and ready to go, and as I start up the box, you have a new Mecool startup animation for a couple of seconds. Then you are taken to Android TV's first startup wizard. Once you have completed the wizard, you're then taken to the launcher. So this is the official Android TV launcher with Google Assistant and Chromecast feature. If I head over to the settings area, here it shows that its operating system is Android 9 Pie. Something to note on this box is that when I tried to connect to my Wi-Fi network, the various networks did not appear at first. I tried the Ethernet LAN connection and it worked fine. Then without any indication as to why this was happening, it suddenly began to work on its own after I removed the LAN cable. I'm not sure what caused it, or if it is something isolated to this box. As I'm in the settings area, this box comes with Dolby Digital Display and DTS audio settings that I will test in a moment. The display resolution can be set to a maximum display of 3840 by 2160 at 60 Hz 4K resolution, once you have a 4K ready TV. I will also test its HDR capability in the 4K video playback segment. Let's look at its system and hardware information. The manufacturer of this box is Video Strong, and the model is the KM3. It comes with 4 GB of RAM, which is DDR4 memory, and this is the remainder of the storage from the 64 GB after the Android installation and all the apps I have installed. The Bluetooth version here is 4+, which indicates that the Bluetooth version is 4.1. The CPU, which is the Amlogic S905X2, is a quad-core ARM Cortex-A53 CPU running up to 1.8 GHz in 32-bit mode. Below here it shows that the box has support for only 32-bit ABIs, allowing it to run only 32-bit applications. The GPU has a bit of discrepancy, where the resolution is showing up as 1080p when it should be showing 2160p. So to test that it's an issue with the app and that we are not being hoodwinked by the manufacturer, I changed the resolution to 720p, and when I returned to the app, it still showed the resolution as 1080p. So I sent an email to AIDA64 team, and let's see if they can apply a fix. So to proceed. The GPU is the Mali G31 processor, with a refresh rate of 60 Hz and OpenGLES version 3.2, which is really good for gaming. Under network, it shows that the box has dual-band 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi support. Under Android information, it shows that the operating system is Android 9 Pie, and it also shows that the box is not rooted. Under thermal information, it shows that the box runs between 40 to 50 degrees Celsius under normal room temperature, and we will monitor to see how high it increases during treaty gaming. The box comes with codecs for playing 4K videos, the two main ones being Video HEVC and H.264 decoder. I also spotted the Dolby Vision and DTS audio codec needed for digital media playback. And that's it for system and hardware information, and let's see what the KM3 can deliver. I will now show its root access and DRM information. Starting with root access, it shows that the KM3 is not rooted, running on Android 9 Pie operating system. Apparently the app is showing Oreo instead of Pie, but rest assured, the version is Android 9 as I showed you at the beginning of the video. Most TV boxes running on an official version of Android TV are usually not rooted, as this is part of the requirement to attain the necessary DRM level to show Netflix in HD and 4K quality. The DRM information shows something quite unusual. It shows that you have Google Widevine Level 1 and no HDCP protection. I believe this is an issue, because reading through the forums and watching other reviews of this box, the major concern is that it cannot play Netflix from the Google Play Store, and you have to sideload the Aptoide version that only plays in standard quality. I don't know what's the reason for this, but HDCP protection is necessary for Netflix as it's the mechanism that encrypts their video signal, and protects against screen capturing and pirating of their movies. So if I head on over to the apps section and open Netflix, I get this app compatibility error message and Netflix closes. If I install the 6.2 build from the Aptoide App Store, it works fine, but it only shows in standard quality. The other issue is that you cannot use the stock voice remote control to control it, only a mouse or an air mouse will work in this case. The included voice remote is very responsive. I will now do a simple demonstration. Avengers Endgame Cast. And it's simple as that. I will now play an 8K YouTube video just to see how high in quality the KM3 can go. The results are the same. YouTube can play up to 4K 2160p quality on this box. I will now play some 4K video samples. Some of them are encoded in HDR format, so what I will do is place an overlay of the top right-hand corner of the TV itself that shows the HDR icon that appears when HDR videos are playing, to show proof that the KM3 has HDR playback capability. Most of the 4K video samples played okay, and you saw that the box has HDR playback capability. However, the Cambodia video, which is the only video in my list that is encoded with Dolby Digital Audio, had some real difficulty, and the Jellyfish video with the high bitrate also had some difficulty. As promised, I connected the KM3 to my home receiver to test for Dolby Digital Audio pass-through. As you can see, the Dolby icon appears, which indicates that you have digital audio through the HDMI port. However, this feature only activates if you play premium streaming services like Netflix and Amazon Prime Video. It also works if you play a 4K video with Dolby Digital Audio. In this case, you don't get digital audio from Netflix because it can only play in standard quality. I will now play some Android games to test its 3D graphics performance.
With the former Arsenal and England striker, Alan Smith.
Yeah, you come into ground some days and you do get that buzz of excitement, and I've got it here today, Martin. Looking forward to it.
Brilliant opening. Oh, splendid goal here.
Damn, it's closed. Hold on.
No problem.
You're ready for some trouble.
Come on.
The games ran really well, and the graphics is of the best quality on this box. Let's take a look at its benchmarks. These scores are really good, and I have started the benchmark rankings chart as requested by some of my subscribers to make sense of these scores and to help you make an informed decision when looking to purchase a TV box. It will only be from January 2019, and I will also be placing the chart on my website for you to interact with. So in summary, the Mecool KM3 is one of the better performing boxes in the S905X2 CPU line, running on a full version of Android TV operating system. It has good CPU speed at 1.8 GHz, with 4 GB of DDR4 RAM, and 64 GB internal storage. If I had to complain about this box, I would say that the 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi band and the Ethernet LAN speeds could be better. The Google Widevine protection needs addressing, and they also need to get proper certification for Netflix to play in 4K quality. So I have come to the end of my review of the Mecool KM3 Android TV box. If you are interested in this box, see the link provided in the description area directly below this video for availability and pricing. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click the like button before leaving, share it on Facebook, Twitter and whatever social media sites you are a part of. And to be notified when the next TV box video is released, click the subscribe button and the little notifications bell and see you in the next one.